Hey guys, back with another one. So, as I wait for you guys to come into the chat, I apologize. I am extremely late. Supposed to start this live at 11 o'clock, and I'm running late. I was doing a couple of things. I want to make a couple of things clear because we're going to kind of sort of tread lightly over here. There's a war going on that I'm just realizing that's going on in this sector. There's actually, which is a good thing actually. There's probably, maybe I can count on one hand, the troublemakers that are planting the seeds and stirring up stuff, and they're doing it to grow their channel, and that's understandable. But it's not what you do; it's how you do it. So, a few people has sent me some video of a content creator that I was unaware was that disrespectful to women. Um, and holds on to grudges and makes up grand illusions of things. I would like to say that I'm okay with everybody in the sector. I don't have no smoke. I've never gotten to no verbal or physical argument with anybody. I've never been in the DMs saying anything unprofessional. I may have reached out to people questioning something, or speaking to them privately, but I'm always professional with mine, because I know people can try to use you as content, and I'm not focused on the BS that comes with all this. But there was a video you guys sent me, and I appreciate a couple of people you guys sent. A couple of people sent me this video. It's a guy I'm referring to, but I'm not going to be going forward speaking, shouting out, even mentioning anything on this individual, because I already been knew it was dangerous territory. I just admired the comical aspect that person brought to me when I looked at their content. I enjoyed it. I still do, and I'm not going to stop enjoying it, because I know that a lot of times people in this sector, they thrive off of drama seeking people who are trying to create narratives that don't exist. And they're not really, even if you're members of their community, you join their membership groups on YouTube, or you're their moderators, you're really not trusting in these people. If they're planting seeds with other content creators, or people off the platform, you can't trust them in real life with your life and your current situation. They'd have it all over social media, because whenever it's your time for them to have a fallout, you're going to be the one they're going to try to expose next. And people like that, they're not respected at all. And people only like what they're doing, which is creating drama and planting the seeds. And they're laughing at these people. So if please don't put it in my chat that person's name, because I don't have time for 6 months of going back and forth doing content that to me has no relevancy. So just don't put it in my comment section. With all that being said, Chrisean Rock, it's a couple of hours ago for me, because it was morning time for me, and it could have been about 12. Well, not 12, but before the mall closed, for her, 10 o'clock for her. And it was like, if it's 10 for her, 10, 11, 12, it was midnight for me. She pretty much was at the mall with her peoples, and she's basically letting Ronny know, I'm outside at the mall. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Wendelina. Hey, Latisse. You know who I'm talking about, Latisse? Put a yes in the chat if you know who I'm talking about. But like I said, I think it's just kind of dangerous territory when you got people that got smoke with you, and you don't even know that you have smoke with them. Like, when did I was the last one to get the memo, so it's like I'm all good. Yeah, it's weird. And you know what, Latisse, I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna just keep it moving on that. To me, it's weird because when somebody got beef with you and they're that bitter, low key, when you're the first person to know about it, like I'm just bringing it to your attention because I was aware of it a couple of days from that person's action with me, something that they had did. And I didn't understand why they would do that, but I'm not going to get into it. But then when somebody sent me this video, two people actually sent me this video, and they're like literally saying why they don't like black women and why they talk and treat them like that. And they literally, all it is in that chat is women. It just goes to show how we as black women need to show more respect for ourselves so that we don't tolerate men that are going to treat and talk to us like this. You know what I'm saying? And do us like this. I'm trying to tell you. I remember one time too, Latisse, if you know who I'm talking about, y'all was saying, get him out the chat. And I said, nah, let him stay, I didn't understand, what all this was coming over to me, attacking me. I didn't want that person up on the platform because if they swore, I would have to edit the live. And I think that they got offended by that. But I'm sorry, I don't want that on my channel. I gotta tread lightly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So me and you talked before, Latisse, on the back end. So I know. So nothing really surprises me at all. But it's just it's ooh, right. Ooh, child, the flip flop is real. You already know. The flip flop is real, but that's why when y'all hear me say I stay in my own lane and I mind my business, I don't get into groups. That's why I'm able to get up here and speak on anything that I would like to speak on because I don't take sides. Now, I'm a supporter of Chrisean Rock, but if she doing something stupid, I'm going to speak on it. I'm not. And another thing, too, this is just for my channel. I'm not showing no more legal documentation of people's records. I don't care if it's free to the public. If somebody files a complaint to YouTube, you can't directly talk to them. You could talk to them on the chat, but the customer service chat, they don't know. They're not, to me, they're not all that qualified, honey. They're not going to be able to help you. So you pretty much can't get nobody on the phone to explain your position on why you're using that in your content. That is dangerous territory. I don't even want nobody looking up my stuff, let alone me looking up somebody else's stuff and sharing it to the world. When somebody gets good and mad, that's why I'm not doing it. When somebody gets good and mad, they can use that against you at any time. Be careful. So, I respect people that, oh, by the way, here's what the new update and status on this person's probation or where this person lives and where this person resides. And I don't want to know nothing about it. Leave me out of that. Y'all been sending me content and I'm appreciative of it. And I've been in the paint trying to focus more on my pre-recorded videos and staying off this live. You know what I'm saying? But I like to be on here so I can talk with my community. But I'm trying to clean it up because without me even knowing it, that was sort of messy. Me sitting there going to someone else's channel that I know that they don't mind me using their content, but I'm sitting there, looking up information and showing y'all, and I shouldn't be. And I also feel like if you don't want it done, if you wouldn't want it done to you, you shouldn't be doing it to nobody else. We still don't know what Chrisean Rock and Ronny and none of these people have done behind closed doors. We can only take what they say for face value. Of course, we'll take, Chrisean's word over Ronny because Ronny doesn't have a leg to stand on at all. We know he's like Barney Lachey. He don't have no receipts or anything. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Letitia, you already know. It says, Happy Thursday, Miss. Happy Thursday, manifest reality. Jax, let's treat him like a harpo and beat him. Do he act? Curtsy! Ooh, child, man. I tell you, man. And it is so weird because I don't judge, people's sexuality and not like that. I'm just gonna say that please don't put any, name in the comment section. But back in my day when men were like that, where they were like one of the girls. They were like one of the girls, like they would have your back. You kind of sort of could cut off a female because you could trust them more than you could trust females. But now they're like just as bad as females. I don't know what's in the water, what's in the food, but it's insane. It really is. And I also noticed sometime with people, even when you try to stay out their way because they're troubled people, they're purposely looking for trouble. They even if you're not in their way, even if you ignore them, they're still looking for smoke. And when people start to see, 1 or 2 good months and they get like 5,000-6,000 a month, you know what I'm saying? After YouTube takes their 45%, this is how much they'll get. 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe $10,000 for that month. After YouTube takes their 45% off the top. When they see like payouts like that, because see, social media and YouTube in particular is like the stock market. Your views go up and they go down, and it's controlled by YouTube. That's why I said this is the hardest platform to grow. You have to be consistent, because if you're not, your views are gonna look crazy. But anyways, like I was saying, it's like the stock market. But when people start to see that money that they ain't never seen or ever got in their life, they just don't care. They'll sell their soul, but they don't care. They're gonna do whatever they need to do to get it. So you got to be careful, because those people are dangerous. Those people are dangerous. I'm trying to tell you. Does this mean Christy and Blue are not in? Yeah, they're not together. They're fighting. They're back fighting again, manifest. Exactly. You are so correct. It says the doxing is not cool. Yeah, I can't. I'm not with all that stuff. Blue does the same thing every time he gets mad at Rock. He does the same to it. Yeah, but that's why I'm so glad that she did this. Actually, I'm gonna play the commentary video in a second. But sparked the spiral. It's always something. But let me tell you what sparked the spiral with Blueface and Chrisean Rock for social media, so that to stay relevant. That's what they do. But sometimes I'm, like with Blueface, he has to understand you gotta choose between reality and social media. Social media is not the real reality, but your life when you log off of social media is. You know what I'm saying? And this is what these people in general don't get. And that's how things end up like this. Her going to the mall without asking permission. Right, exactly. Yeah, indeed. Because I'm going to tell you something. My mother used to always say, you do what you want to do. Don't let no man, control you. And that goes the same thing for a woman, because you're going to look back years later, you're going to have a lot of resentment for that man. If you sit up there and do something morally because you want to please somebody that's not ultimately even pleasing you, but you're trying to please someone that half the time doesn't even have any respect for you, does whatever he wants to do, but when he gets in good and ready, you're supposed to, tell him when you're coming and going, like he's doing that with you. If you knew when he was coming and going, you'd know every time he cheated. You know what I'm saying? Every time y'all broke up and we didn't know about it, we just found out maybe a month or 2 later when he was free. It was probably 9 times out of 10 over a girl, or because he ran back to Jaidyn. You know what I'm saying? So, he's got a nerve. He really does. But I'm glad she did what she did. So, yes, they can't balance real life and social media. Correct. Right. He does and has his funky, the dirty work. Exactly. And these are grown men. These men are like pushing 50, if not 50, doing stupid stuff for him. I hope they're really on the payroll, doing all that mess for him. But I'm just glad that Chrisean Rock is doing her own thing. But I'm gonna play the video. This is pretty much a recap. And that's that. They're flip-floppers. They're haters. Here we go.
After all of that,
Can't nobody play.
I mean, you can.
Exactly.
Can't nobody play.
Mommy want to keep playing.
You want to play? That's what Chucky said. You want to play? Oh, okay, sweetie. Also, the sliders and stuff. You can't get sliders.
Oh, you can't get sliders?
No.
So, did you know how to do that? It's like, what the fuck?
That's ridiculous.
Chrisean is not going to learn that.
Trip out. Trip.
What are you doing? Go ahead, trip out. Hey, hey, go, Ma. Hey, you got to do the trip.
It's nice to hear her having a good time.
I don't know how to do the trip out. Yeah.
Chrisean was doing it with me. That was doing it.
Trip out. It looked like you was ready to muck. It looked like you was ready to muck. Yeah, y'all tripping for real.
Trip out.
Trip. That's weird.
Guys, leave in the comments down below what you are thinking about Chrisean Rock coming out a few hours ago on her chat and Snapchat, and basically letting Ronny know I'm outside and I'm back in the mall. You ain't stopping no show. And I'm glad that she's taking this approach. You never let them see you sweat. Not even necessary for Chrisean Rock to sweat. This is social media. This is how she got her bag. Remember, this is promotion. All of this, whether good or bad, is promotion for Chrisean Rock. She wouldn't be able to do what she just did, which was make a bold statement that I'm outside and I'm back in the mall, if it wasn't for the audience. So she's going to keep prospering. She's going to keep shining. People are going to keep hating. But understand, the people that are really trying to push the narratives and stop channel holders like just being supporters of Chrisean Rock. And whether, Chrisean Rock shows us perfect or not perfect, understand no one's perfect. Chrisean Rock is living her life. She's showing us that she is human. She makes mistakes. She comes from mistakes. She was dealt a very difficult card, and I think that people are mad because she wasn't supposed to make it, is what a lot of people are probably looking at this situation. And to me, it's sickening that somebody would look at the situation like that. I would think that they would look at it in a brighter light, like she came from a situation and she, rise to the occasion of her situation and she's on top. But look at the circumstances that she also had to rise from, and people are still trying to drag her. She's trying to move forward and be in the light of God. And the person who she laid and had a child with, 1 minute he's, her friend and following his son and himself, and the next minute they're having a fallout. And then as soon as the fallout happens, it's more repercussions online for Chrisean Rock to have to face. Understand this is all a social media stunt, a social media experience, and also a way. I don't know if you guys are looking at it like this, for Blueface to come up, still offer Chrisean Rock, whether he's getting along with her and promoting that or he's not. Remember, he owes $16 million to a club owner. He's going to get out probably in the negative. This is why that restaurant is opening. He's not going to be at the grand opening, okay, unless somebody pulled some magic out of their hat. That restaurant will be opening the beginning of next month, and he won't be present because he's serving time for a violation that he caused on himself in prison, while in prison. And we all know about it. We're not going to go down memory lane with it. But it's really good to see that Chrisean Rock is not letting these haters phase her. And I know she's listening in the bushes to some of the channel holders that do commentary on her, and she knows that they are definitely riding for her. I can hear it in her conversation. She's been not really frequently on social media, but like when she went on Snapchat the other day and explained the marriage situation, she said some things that was in her conversation. I know she's listening, and I know some of the haters know that she's listening too. And I know that channels like myself, speaking for myself, there are people out here that don't want to see the message be shown in a positive light because they're flip-floppers, they're haters, and they think that the only way, which it is true because it's being displayed, the only way that they can be relevant is if they have havoc and drama in their life.
Yep.
And not realizing that people don't respect you for who you are, but it's for what you do, which is create drama. But at the same time, they're not laughing with you, they're laughing at you. Because if you're a drama channel who you promote lies and drama and hate-filled content, you have unnecessary fallouts, and you do character assassinating to people
Grandma.
on your
I hope all is
platform,
well.
or like in this case to Chrisean Rock, or anyone, content creator. That is because you think that that's the only way you can get views. And right now, there's a lot of people that are really creating a narrative. 1 minute they were, promoting Chrisean Rock, the views are coming in great. Them not understanding the algorithm. This is like the stock markets, social media. Sometimes I can get 100 views on a video. Could be a factor of things that have nothing to do with me. I have no control over the numbers. And then sometimes I can get beautiful views on a video. People are looking at the numbers and the money. And the money is the root of all evil, and people have to understand that. And I think people have sold their soul. It's okay to be invested. It's okay to report the information. It's okay to treat it as it is. You pay taxes on it, whether people want to see it for that or not. But to character assassinate someone, get the reaction of other people who are waiting for the character assassinate, goes to show what kind of a person somebody truly is. They might say you're a boring channel because you do too much trying to spread positivity and showing us the negativity and trying to look at it and paint it in a beautiful light. Yeah, I do try to do that. I try to see the good in everything, and I try to have a solution or another way of thinking, a plan B, because you can't hold people hostage to the yesterday. No one is above life's classroom, and we have to understand that. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. There's a lot of mess going on social media within this community, and I'm just realizing it as of a couple of days ago how badly we're warring with each other over one person, just simply trying to live their life. And what's so sad is, why are we really warring? We don't all know the full
He
story
said,
of
"Don't shake
anything
it
that
too
is put
hard."
online. And that is there to drive um a certain narrative, and to drive free
I know
promotion,
you
like
might
how
get in
Carlissa
trouble.
blew up. How can you get mad at Carlissa's shine and her glow? And how she got that TV series, or episodes or shows, whatever you want to call it,
That part,
on social
Latif.
media, and how she grew her platform to just being Blueface's mother to, the
Thank you,
crazy Carlissa,
Manifest.
that whatever she says, people are tuning in. She did it off of knowing that people treat life like it's a soap opera. We're literally looking at soap operas. You guys know who you are,
Who's having
and
a
you have
triple
characters that you
bypass?
hate in real life, and they're just playing a role. And that's what's happening on social media. A lot of things are just role playing storylines and seeds that are planted there on purpose, to promote something. And as long as you guys don't get it and you keep falling for the banana in the tailpipe, they're going to keep feeding
Oh,
you
I'm
this.
sorry to hear that,
And I
Queen.
see it, I know it. And a lot of people that listen to me that are haters and are pushing the narrative of hate, messiness, planting seeds, they don't want people like me to get any credit for anything, or people like, others that support Chrisean Rock to get any credit for anything. We're not trying to actually get credit. We're just trying to be transparent. I'm trying to be not biased at all, unbiased, and just, express my opinion, and, like I always know, these are just a lot of these things, even when it comes out the horse's mouth, are allegations. Because unless we know how these people feel internally, or unless we're with these people in the flesh, we truly don't know what's really going on behind closed doors.
She's crazy. This girl is crazy. She said, "Let me get up here and mess with folks." She said, "I'm getting up here. I'm going to the mall. I don't care what Blueface say. I don't care what Ronny say. Talking about you should be down the other end. You could have went to this mall and that mall. I'm going to whatever mall I feel like going to. These folks is tripping. I don't know if it's in the water or what they're eating or what, but these people are tripping. This girl ain't thinking about half of this stuff. It's crazy how many people are having heart problems. I'm definitely praying for y'all. It says Grandma Rocks. I have some things going on over here as well. Yeah, I definitely, my prayers are going up for you as well, Queen Grandma. I know you got your own health problems as well. And now you're dealing with somebody else's situation. So I know it's got to be rough on you. That's why I say in real life, we got our own issues going on. We can't be sitting up here fighting online with each other and all this mayhem and bedrock and, and trying to be so invested in what other people are doing. Like, like you ain't got a life outside of social media. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I was late coming up here, because I felt like, I just wanted to get my juicing done and do a couple of things around my house before the weekend. Not break my neck up here talking about this foolishness that ain't making no sense. It says right that part over people we don't eat. Right, personally, no. Make no sense. Got commentators fighting, you sitting up there letting one or two people plant seeds and then everybody fighting back and forth. You won't catch me in that beef. That's why I stay in my own lane. I'm not be sitting up there fighting over somebody I don't know in real life and all that foolishness. That's why I stay in my own lane. You stay in your own lane, you don't have to deal with them problems. That's why at the beginning of this video, I made it clear once again my position up here on social media. If I make some friends along the way, fine, but I wasn't looking for none. When I came on here and started this channel, I wasn't coming on this channel
looking for no friends. So, it is what it is. Also covered hands. Sister, keep them settled. Thank you. Hey, Crystal, that's the crazy part about this whole thing. She don't care, and I'm laughing because everybody else, including myself, at times gets hot about the thing the people are saying about her. Yeah, and you shouldn't take it that personal. Like I said, I be late 95% of the time to my own lives that I schedule, because when I log off, I'm in reality. This is not reality. This is not your reality. This is not my reality. Now, I'm up here every day. Yes, I am. It's a job. It's an income stream that I have. But I'm not taking this when I log off and having this in my real life, where it's causing problems in my family life or my marriage. No, that's just taking it too far. But people up here ready to come see somebody, pull up on an address. That's how, these people are just, I don't know, right? And pay attention to everything. So my side, I be strong on some people. Letice, you already know we talk on the back end. And just because I don't say nothing, don't mean I don't know nothing, or don't mean that I don't see nothing. I see a lot of stuff. But I pick and choose, like I always say, what battles I'm going to fight. And it's for me to ever be up here fighting no battles, because this is cyberspace. These people are not my neighbors. Somebody I can go knock on their door and say, can I speak to you? I ain't got to never in my life meet you a day in my life. And if I give you a bad vibe and you don't like me, you ain't got to be around me. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. But see, what it happens is people get thirsty, when it's a drought, and Chrisean Rock ain't up here putting out no content, like how she put the Snapchat thing up, or Carlissa ain't up here trying to run business or do her little insinuation live streams. People, they start, fighting with each other. And see what happens is, those people that create conflict and fights and start character assassinating each other, those are the ones right there who at 1 minute they're playing calm, cool, and collective, and the next minute they're acting a fool. Those are the ones that stick out like a sore thumb, that let you know whose alternative motives and where they're at. You might talk about somebody else's alternative motives, but if you're up here because there's a drought stirring up mess, you better look at the problem being yourself. Yeah, they create fake beasts. And Letice, that's just what happened with me. And I said to myself, how are you going to show somebody love? Only time I might even name drop somebody is if I'm giving them credit. And you still trying to attack me on the back end. When I found that out a couple of days ago, I said, no. I'm not doing that no more. I'm not doing that no more. I ain't doing that no more. I'm all set with that, honey. So, you know what I'm saying? When people show you who they are, I believe it. Yes, so true. These folks will never care about. Right. Tisa, I don't personally know you, but you have wonderful. Yeah, she's a great soul. Hey, Tiffany. Hold up. What's wrong with this thing here? Let me see what's going on with this. It says, I have seen how you have been. Yeah, that's why what I do is, when people do it, I I don't speak like as far as name dropping, but I just, I keep it moving because I know it's jealousy, and people already predicting, where what the future is for me and my channel. I have bad days. I don't always get, the views that we want to get, but it's like the stock market. Like I always say, YouTube is like the stock market. One minute you're up, 1 minute you're down, just like your pay rate. 1 minute making some good money this month. The next month it's okay. You can live with it, but it's not as good as last month it was. You know what I'm saying? But when people can see where you're heading at, and they see your energy is not negative, and they already know that that's the only way you're gonna make it, is if you stay out of people, places, and things that don't serve you. You stay away from drama. You don't be up on your channel cussing and carrying on. When people see that that's the direction that you're going, trying to still make peace out of content that's not peaceful, trying to look at things on the bright side even when they're not, so bright. When people start seeing what direction you're going into, they get scared. They might even be getting more views than me, but they're still threatened because they know, like I know, they're getting them now, but how long is that going to last? And, somebody like me the channel might not be doing so good, this month or this week or, this day, but they know eventually I'm going to be on that shine. And they're afraid to see it happen. They're afraid to see it happen. So they try to trigger you into doing stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? We already know. We see how they do Chrisean Rock, trying to trigger that girl to come out the woodwork so that she can flip out and somebody can go, I told you she didn't change. I told you Chrisean Rock is still that same person. It says, and you really have tried helping some of these folks out there. Yeah. Yep. Manifest. Go. Yep. That's why I'm treading lightly with everything. I'm gonna be careful. What I put up on my content, what I speak about, what I share, because I ain't getting myself jammed up. I ain't getting myself jammed up at all, honey. Because people, they let you know in their actions and just how they move that they are haters. Let you stay over there being a hater and bitter, but you won't be around me with that foolishness. You know what I'm saying? People, these sick people, they talk about Chrisean Rock and generational curses. I really believe in my heart some of these content creators that just cause friction throughout social media. I really think that they've been through traumas worse than Chrisean Rock. Talking about, Chrisean Rock's family and Chrisean Rock. Shoot. And that's why they can get up here and do and say what they do, because the lights on, but nobody's home over there with them neither. Calling the kettle black. Shoot. I'm trying to tell you. Thank you, Tiffany. Member for 5 months. Yes, auntie, yes. Let me see. Yeah, people see competition. They definitely try to get your audience attention by creating. Yep. And see, the thing is this, I hate to say this, but we're like the only race that don't really stick with each other. So it's like when when you have organic people that come and look at your content, you good. But when you have people that are here because they're preying on you, and they're like, man, I don't want to see this chick get no money. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm working a job like they get up and work, it's just not a traditional job. it's like it's really sad because they can be very easily influenced because they don't want to see you make it either, because they figure I got to get up and do a 9 to 5 and bust my behind, and here she is, she just logs on to her computer and she's making money. People are pocket watching. They're pocket watching with Chrisean. You know what I'm saying? People know she is shaking up the algorithm and she's making all this money and she's doing what Chrisean Rock wants to do, and they don't like it. But I like I'm gonna say to Chrisean, if you listening, boo, keep doing you. Keep keep hating. No, keep letting the haters hate on you. So and you keep shining, and let them sit like little window lickers and hate. Because half of them that are hating on you want to be you. Simple as that. You know? Crabs in the barrel mentality. Shaking my head. Enough money. And that's the thing. It's enough money out here to be made. And that's why I can't sometimes stand my own people. Because it's like, it's too. A matter of fact, see, this is the type of job you want to have, because the more people you put on, the bigger the bag gets. Because it's more creative content that comes out. But people don't look at it like that. They're so afraid you're going to take something from them. You know, so it's a real sad situation, you know. But I digress, you know, and like I said, I ain't let nobody steal my shine, you know. Like I said, you know, you get what you put into it. Like I haven't really been going that hard on my videos, and I'm starting to now. I'm getting up. When I get up at 5 in the morning, don't be dragging your feet. I do my little workout routine. Then I get on YouTube and I put a little bit more effort into making sure I get out the content that I write down on my book, my notebook, that I'm going to talk about for the day. I usually get lazy. Oh, I'm tired. I'm going to take a nap, get up at 7 o'clock at night. And then, you know, then I don't even want to do a live. Nah, this month going forward, y'all are going to get this work. So if I got haters now, they definitely going to hate on me. So get prepared, honey. Get prepared, get in line. This is right, but they can do whatever they put their minds to. Right, exactly, Latisse. Exactly. Let me take this down. I'm going to take this all the way down. Glad to see. Yep. Too many of them. Too many of them. She said, we appreciate AM lives, then I go to bed. Yeah, I've been trying to work on my sleep, so during the day I'm not taking naps, and then by the time I get up, I'm lazy, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, matter of fact, talking about, I don't know how I forgot to not talk about him. So Ronny seems to be in trouble. I guess that they got a date where they're gonna bring him in. Well, he has to come into court. So it must be a violation for his probation. So that boy messed himself up. And I think, and you know what, in a sick sort of way, I think he wanted to mess himself up. I think that this got too big for him, and he's just playing a role like he's riding this out. But I think in a way, in a sick sort of way, I think he wanted to get caught by probation so he wouldn't have to look stupid when he gets this imaginary DNA test and finds out that that baby is not his, because he knows that's not his baby. He needs to go sit down somewhere. The dance Rock was doing is called the Trip Out. Oh, okay. They must have made it for Ronny, because he's sure enough tripping out. I can't even say Ronny's the only one tripping out.
Yeah, but early this morning, somebody sent me, 2 people sent me a video of the same content creator up here acting a fool. This a guy, and I said to myself, And then when I was seeing them name dropping some of the people that they were disrespecting, which was mainly women, I said, nah. Yeah, he's on a rampage right now, and I said, yeah. Thank the Lord I stay in my lane and I mind my own business, honey, because, honey, I ain't got time to be having to cuss these folks out and hurt their feelings. I'm the type of person, I'll cuss you out and keep it moving. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. I ain't giving you what you want. I ain't giving you what you want. I'm like Chrisean Rock. I'm going to learn that dance. I'm going to learn that trip out dance. If you tripping now, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Tammy Uber. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, I'm back, guys. It says group trip out dance. It says LOL group trip out dance. Yeah, she said, I'm going to fix these son of a bees. She said, I'm going to get up here just because I can. And I'm going to make them mad. I'm going to make them real mad. Do a personal live with you. Yeah, that would be a nice thing, Queen. But you know what I always say? Low key, you get, people from the sector who, they wish that that time comes. But my mentality is, if it's meant to happen, it'll happen. It'll happen organically. But as far as me trying to reach out, that girl got too much going on with her, and it's it would be selfish of me to say, come on, girl, come up on here on this platform. Not that she would say yes, but I'm just saying, for me to even fix my mouth to ask, I wouldn't right now. I'm more of a commentary channel anyways. I'm not really an interview channel. So you know how that be sometime when you do get, people like Chrisean Rock on your platform, then you get people saying, oh, that wasn't a good interview. Oh, if I would have did the interview, it would have went this way. Always something. Always something. That's how I look at it. I'ma just keep being who I am. And that's just the bottom line. I'm not gonna get up here and be cussing and carrying on, doing stuff to keep the audience. As soon as you jam your channel up because you trying to appease the masses, they'll be the first one going over to another channel talking about that fool lost their channel. That fool did this, that fool did that, trying to impress a bunch of people that can't stand them anyways. Ain't gonna be me. Ain't gonna be me. Take me as I come or don't take me at all. That's how I look at it. But it ain't gonna be me. You know, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna continue to keep doing my lives and stuff with you guys because I like to talk with y'all, you know, in live time. I feel like I'm talking to you guys over the phone. It's more personal, you know. I watch different channels. I just don't try and become a. Exactly. Latisse, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I be watching from the bushes. And it's so sad that you got to sometimes watch from the bushes because some of these channel holders are trouble. You don't want to be in their chat because you get then they start putting you in stuff mess that they got going on. So I try to stay my distance. I really do. You know? Me too, Latisse. You know I be peeping stuff because we talk on the back end. And I already let you know, I know exactly what you're talking about. I just, like I tell you, I just pick and choose my battles. And the reason why I don't speak too much on it is because it really don't affect me unless I allow it to. And that's why they be mad. I prefer the setting with you as well. Thank you. Yeah, but yeah, just be prepared. I have a lot of content that's going to be coming out. Hold on. Can y'all hear? Oh, you can hear me. People that face don't understand. Right, Latisse. That part. So I'm just stay away from people, places, and things, honey. That's all you got to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm so glad. It was so funny when I went on the Snapchat. I said, yeah, she gonna ruffle a couple of people's feathers. Yeah, I think that was for Blueface and Ronny, both of them. To be honest with you, I think it was for both of them. She said, I ain't worrying about neither one of you jokers. For real. Cause them jokers done lost their whole mind. And I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't believe me, ain't nothing changed about Blueface. When Blueface gets out, he gonna do the same thing he was doing prior to him getting locked up. Cause he's doing it now. Get mad at Chrisean Rock, he's unfollowing her and the son. It's crazy. So listen, I'm not gonna stay on here too long. I'm just coming through. I might do a live tonight. I might not. I don't know. But I do have premiere video going out at 3 o'clock. So y'all go support and check that out. I'll make sure to put it inside of the group chat. And also I'll put it on my IG story. So y'all hit the like button on the way out. I'll talk to y'all soon. I love y'all. Stay blessed and I'm out. Mwah.